I like my PC cases silent. So when Cooler Master sent us the brand new Silencio S400, I'm excited to take a look because this whole series of cases from Cooler Master has been more like their staple of silent cases. So today we're going to take a look at this case and let's see what type of features they have in this generation. So there are two categories of PC builders nowadays. So either you go for a Christmas tree look or you can go with the other type of PC users, which is this sleek black minimalist look, and the most important thing is silence, because for me particularly, I like my PC cases really silent. So the Silencio S400 is an mATX case, and with it comes with a lot of beautiful features like this foam right here. So I'm not sure what type of foam this is. You can see it actually retains my finger for a while before popping it back up, so I presume it's some sort of memory foam. And then you also have this, a fan filter that you can remove from the front itself. And also, if you realize, there are also two screws here. You can unscrew this and flip the hinge to another side. And as you might have seen here, my watch magnet actually sticks to the side panel, so that's how it holds to the case itself. In terms of breathing room, you have quite a lot. I can fit in my fat fingers through the front here without opening the front case panel here, and you can easily just pull it out and the hinge swivels smoothly. And you might have also seen that this is not your typical 120mm fan. This is Cooler Master's Silencio fan, and it is made to be silent. And now we should talk about the top of the case here. So this is how it looks when we unboxed it. You might have realized that there is no cover at the top here. That's because Cooler Master included this box inside the case itself, and inside here you will find two different covers for the top panel. So you get this typical magnetic fan filter. It's wrapped in plastic, real nice. And if you want airflow, you can just pop it in like this. Of course, remove the plastic first. Or if you don't want to use the top panel, you can opt in for this piece. And once again, it also snaps in with magnets. This is how it looks in this sleek minimalist black look. Now how do I take it up? So as you can see here, it is padded, and this thing is actually quite heavy. The padding material, I'm not too sure what they're using here, but that's me knocking onto this thing and my fingers are now really painful. So yeah, that's a good type of material that you're using here. And the front I/O panel here, actually I should say it's the top I/O panel. You get this Cooler Master logo power button. And this is a weird one. It's actually a reset switch with a hard disk activity light at the top here. USB 3.0 ports. That is because they have 5 pins instead of 4, even though they are colored in typical black because you want to match the aesthetics. And then a combo audio jack here, and also a full-size SD card reader. Hey, I like that so much. Thank you, Cooler Master, for including a full-size SD card reader into a case like this. So moving on to the back itself, you can see that there's also another Silencio fan here, 120mm. So that makes a total of 2 that is included in the case itself. One at the front, one at the back. And here, as you can see here, you have a total of 4 expansion slots here. Once again, mATX case. And a power supply mount here that does not have any brackets. So you don't have to finick with those type of brackets. Okay, so speaking of the power supply, you also get this real typical, I'd say fishnet type of fan filter. It could have been better. It would be the best if there's some sort of slider to remove the fan filter from the side. As for the side panel of the Silencio S400, you can see that the included pre-installed side panel is this. Surprisingly heavy as well. So once again, I presume that they're using very thick materials for the padding. In the box itself, I said it's pre-installed with that padded one, but Cooler Master also included this, which is a swappable side panel. So depending on what type of aesthetic that you like, you can also change to the included tempered glass side panel here. So you can see that it looks something like this. If you want to be flashy-ish while staying relatively silent, you can use this. And I say relatively silent because the tempered glass side panel does not come with any padding, not even the top, not even the bottom, and definitely not the sides. So you will definitely get a noisier experience if you use the tempered glass. So inside the case itself, here's what you get. You get two 2.5-inch storage dismounts, and it's pretty spacious, I would say. There's two more 2.5-inch storage dismounts at the back of the motherboard tray. And what else you get? Rubber grommets here, a really wide opening at the front here, so I presume if you want to put in a 240mm AIO, you can, but it's either you mount it at the top with this ODD bay removed, or you can put it at the front. One thing I realized is that you can put in a 280mm radiator at the top because there is some offset from the motherboard tray and you have double rails of screws on this side here. So you can mount up to 200mm radiator, or you just stick with the 240, and it can also accommodate thicker radiators because you have quite a lot of gap between the top of the case and also the motherboard tray itself. So moving to this side panel, when you open it, you can also see this really thick noise dampening or anti-vibration material here. Really solid. So at the back here, once again we can see the double 2.5-inch dismounts here, and we can also see this 3.5-inch hard disk drive mount here. There is a total of 2 drive mounts here with the toolless installation mounts in the accessories pack. Let me just show you real quick. So you have a total of 2 sets of rails, but we realized that you can actually install the third 3.5-inch drive at the top of the whole rail itself, but you will have to screw it in. So it's not exactly toolless like this. And we also realized one more thing. So there's this awkwardly placed screw here. It's rather huge, but I can't twist it with my thumb yet. So let me just loosen it up with the screwdriver. Once we loosen up the awkwardly placed screw, you can take the whole thing out like this and then mount everything in before putting it back in. And you have a choice of a total of 3 different positions to put the entire cage in. So as you can see here, there are 3 slots. You can choose to put it closer to the front or closer to your power supply. So depending on what you want, maybe you just want to put in a really thick radiator at the front, so you have to move the cage closer to your power supply. But if you want a better cable management to hide all your cables underneath this basement here, then you can also move your cage closer to the front. So that is all for our first look of the brand new Cooler Master Silencio S400 here. And of course, we don't have any hardware installed here right now, so we cannot give you any conclusion about the noise dampening and whatnot. But do let us know down in the comments below if you want us to do an in-depth test of that. So yeah, that is all for this quick look of the brand new Cooler Master Silencio S400. And so far, I'm kind of liking it, and I'll see you in the next video.